Good afternoon, folks. Big Bo here with another great toy hauler fifth wheel value from Parkway RV Center. I'm about to show you the Mac Daddy fifth wheel toy hauler right here. 2013 Forest River Viper XLR. The model number is a 305 V16. Now, I know most of the time you would think 305 means it's 30 and a half feet or 31 feet long, but you're wrong. Can't go by those model numbers, folks. This is a 41-foot fifth wheel toy hauler with two big slide outs. Got the V-nose front end for better fuel mileage and aerodynamics. Of course, you know, if you're hauling a 41-foot box on wheels with a 1-ton pickup truck, I don't really think fuel mileage is going to be an issue that you're really worried about if you've got a need for this. But it does help you aerodynamic, helps you turn sharper because you don't have to worry about the front of your fifth wheel getting into the cab of your pickup truck. Got the optional 5500 gasoline Onan generator. This thing has got pretty much every option you can think of, folks. I've got it for less than half price what it costs new. Just a few years ago at only $29.9. Includes a warranty, inspection, free camping, and more. And this is a nice fifth wheel toy hauler, folks. 41 foot long, weighs 12,668 pounds. That's before you add anything to it. It's got a roughly 5,300 pound cargo carrying capacity. So you can really load this thing up. And what I like about it, I believe it's honestly the first one I've had like this. And I've done thousands of videos, folks. I believe, without going through my videos and looking, but this is the first toy hauler I've done with a 16-foot separated garage bay. 16 foot, folks. You can have a dance party in the garage bay of this thing. Tons and tons of space. Beautiful exterior, folks. All fiberglass. It does have the optional extreme weather package, which gives you up to R38 insulation, which still amazes me because 10 years ago, you know, R18 and R21 was considered top of the line. This is R38. 12-volt heated holding tanks, enclosed underbelly with all your plumbing underneath it. So this is designed for pretty much any kind of weather North America is going to throw at you any time of the year. Some of the features I like about it, these are dual pane windows, and they're frameless windows, except, of course, like most of them in the slide out, they're not. But these are frameless windows, and I know that's no big deal, but this, sorry about that, folks, you've got a lot less maintenance with frameless windows. You don't have to go around and caulk the windows every year like you do the traditional windows. And anything that saves you a little bit of time and trouble is definitely a plus in my book. Triple axle, of course, and as a rule of thumb, folks, if you've got a triple axle, best to have a dual rear wheel truck. That's kind of an old RVer's frame of reference. If it's 3 axles, you need 4 wheels. 2 axles, all you need is 2 rear wheels. So keep that in mind. Got the fuel station, got a 100-gallon onboard water tank, got one fuel station, one to fill your generator up, one for the tank for your fuel station. You've got the equipment in there. Yeah, I've got it kind of tight back here, folks. Got all LED tail lights, but I mean the corners aren't beat up, not been backed up into anything. It's got a dovetail for easier loading and unloading. Got the slide toppers, 50 amp service, of course, for power. And it's been taken care of, folks. I know this is a used 2013. It is 5 years old, but it's not been abused like a lot of used toy haulers have. People have had this thing, obviously they spent over $60,000 on it. They obviously took care of it. You know, these started out at $53,000 for a base model, and no dealer in their right mind is going to stock a base model. This one was ordered with a generator. It's got the optional satellite system, the fuel tank system. It's got the optional all-weather package. It's got the optional power patio awning, and more. So definitely got some really neat features to it. Of course, these are nitrogen-filled tires. And this is a big fifth wheel, folks. Make sure and I know I say this in every video I do on towable RVs, I cannot emphasize this point enough. Make sure you know what your pickup truck's fifth wheel towing capacity is before you even think of RV shopping. Call your local vehicle dealer, ask them, ask for the service department, give them the VIN number to your pickup truck. Folks, trailer towing capacity on newer pickup trucks is different than fifth wheel towing capacity or gooseneck towing capacity. Ask for the service department, give them the VIN number, ask them to tell you what your truck's fifth wheel towing capacity is. Know this, have them email it to you or fax it to you on a company letterhead, print it out, put it in your glove box next to your owner's manual. Because folks, don't depend on the RV dealer to know what your truck can tow, because we don't. We don't sell your truck. We're not involved with the people that built your truck. We have no idea, folks. We can guess. But if you ever get into an accident, folks, and you're towing more than your truck's towing capacity, your insurance company may not pay the claim. It's happened a couple of times to customers of ours. It's your responsibility to know that, folks. You ask 10 different RV dealers what your truck can tow, you're going to hear 10 different answers. Don't play around with that. Know the facts before you shop. Anyway, let's look inside this V-nose Toyhauler 305 V16. This is one awesome machine right here, folks. I'm going to tell you, it's even if you don't have use for a Toyhauler, this is one of them that makes you stand up and take notice. As we step inside, this thing can sleep a whole Boy Scout troop and then some. I mean, this thing's got beds everywhere. You got that 16-foot garage bay. Sleeping arrangements are not going to be a problem, folks. Let's just say that. You walk into the middle kitchen and living room area. Got the really nice countertops, stovetop and oven that shows hardly any use at all. I mean, the eyes are still shiny. Oven doesn't look like it's been used. Got the big 8 cubic foot refrigerator freezer that's already getting cold. In fact, I'll show you. But y'all thought I forgot about this thing, didn't you? Because I hadn't been using it much. -5 degrees in the freezer. And, well, if I get the light to work. Of course, I've got it turned up all the way, but 31 degrees in the fridge. Obviously, that works. Microwave. Double basin sink. Got I guess you'd call that a sectional style sofa. Or a dinette booth. That table's removable. You can take it down, use that for a sofa. You can use it for a table. It makes a bed, so you can sleep 2 people in here with room for an air mattress if you need to sleep more. Big HDTV overhead. Got a stereo right there. Here's all your equipment right here in one spot. Generator fires up, 409 hours, not bad at all. Water heater, got the tank heaters that light up. All your lights are right here. There's your awning extend, monitor panel. Of course, I'm hooked into 110 power. I just want to show you the generator ran. I mean, incredible machine, folks. It's got the optional second roof air, the second ducted roof air. So you've got a 15,000 and a 13,500 BTU double ducted roof airs. Tall ceiling in this thing. I mean, we can walk up 1, 2, 3 steps. I'm 6'4" and I'm still several inches underneath the ceiling. Thanks to the V-nose, you get a really nice sized bedroom with all that extra storage behind the bed. Queen Island bed. Place for a TV in here, and we can certainly add one if you want us to. Not included for the price, but if you talk to your salesperson, and they'll give you a price on installing whatever size TV you want to put in here. All we ask you to do is just pay us back for the TV and the mount. But it does have a main TV. I mean, little storage everywhere, folks. It's got the Winegard satellite system. Porcelain RV toilet. Shower, stand-up shower. Sink, stainless steel sink, which is a nice touch. You can see shower looks good. Got the fantastic vent fan. Remember, folks, up to R38 insulation. So, I mean, I know it's the end of January, but folks, winter's not done yet. This is something that you can buy today, take it camping this winter, and not have to worry about everything freezing. As long as you've got the heat on like you're supposed to, this thing will not freeze. Got a queen size loft bed up top, and I do have the ladder that goes there. Lord, this thing's got some tall ceilings. And I'm going to tell you, that's the secret to not being claustrophobic is being able to look up and see a ceiling 3 or 4 feet over your head. That's why all these luxury homes have 10, 12 foot, 14 foot ceilings in them, because they make you feel like you're in a lot more open space thanks to that tall roof line. Of course, I got the factory brochure in here. And I should have to tell you this, folks, but before you call us, Google it. Download it, print it out, study it. You'll know more about this fifth wheel than even people who own it could tell you. Anybody that's ever owned it could tell you. These are solid hardwood cabinets. I like the sliding glass door. It separates and partitions off the garage bay from the living quarters. And good Lord Almighty, folks, you won't believe this living quarters. I'm seriously, you could throw a dance party in here for several people. 16 foot garage bay. So this is perfect for those of you who are into like side-by-sides and UTVs that want to be able to haul a few of them. You can certainly do it. Even at the section that the loft bed goes over, I'm 6'4". You've got about 6'6" of height clearance right there. All this is electric, folks. All of it lets up electronics with the electric switch. You got a removable table. Both these sofas fold together, make a queen bed. There's your ladder I was talking about. And then you got another queen bed. I mean, you can sleep just how it's equipped now without using air mattresses. 2, 4, 6, 8 people, 10 people with the loft bed. So you can sleep what a bunkhouse sleeps. But look at all this space in here, folks. If you got to haul a bunch of people, say like a church youth group or something like that, you could literally put 4 full-size and maybe more full-size air mattresses in the floor right here, and then that'll sleep 8 people. You can sleep 18 people and probably 2 more in the kitchen area. So, folks, if you need to sleep a lot of people, this is definitely going to do it. Got your own stereo for back here. Got TV hookups. Again, we can add one. Just let your salesperson know. Has washer and dryer hookups back here. Never been used. Never had it installed, but you can put a washer and dryer combo unit back here. If you do have the desire for one, folks, even though I do not recommend them unless you're going to use them once per week minimum, then they're not worth the money that they cost and the time and effort and extra service cost involved with owning one. But if you're going to be living in it, going to be going cross country for several months, you're going to be using it at least once a week, then you may want to get one. Got the diamond shield around the sides, got the dovetail for easier loading and unloading of your toys. This carpet is removable. It's got a rubber mat floor that looks great. Got a tall, really tall, and I wish I could get back there to it. I'll try to move this up a little bit. You've got a tall, which, you know what, I'll have to fold those sofas down before it actually goes up, I bet. But you've got a really tall rear door, and height clearance is so important with side-by-sides and UTVs. And I'm going to go ahead and fold these sofa backs down so I can kind of get to the back door. And I've got pictures of all this up too, or will have pictures, excuse me. I usually take my pictures after my video. So you've got 2 queen beds there. You can remove that table, of course. You've got a fold down screen for that rear door. So on a real pretty day, and that's one of the things I love about toy haulers, folks, and that's why a lot of people like them too, is on a pretty day you can put that down, you can put some steel cables on it or some blocks of wood under it, make it into a back porch. You got the screen to keep the bugs out, put your barbecue grill out there. Well, that thing goes way on up there actually. And you can remove these too, pretty simply. If you need this extra height clearance, even though you've got almost 7 foot of height clearance, in case you do need it, we can certainly you can certainly remove those beds. But this is a tall, probably 7.5 maybe foot tall door without measuring it. And of course you've got the screen dovetail. As you can see, it slopes down. Look at this garage bay, folks. This thing is bigger than most people's campers, just the garage bay alone. And this is a 102 wide body, so that means you've actually got a real 8 foot wide interior, not 7.5 like most RVs have. And a toy hauler, folks, has become one of the most popular type of RVs because you don't have to have toys to use something like this. You know, if you're into flea marketing or if you're into craft shows and stuff like that, you can carry your workshop with you. Or if you're into flea marketing, you've got a 16 by 8 foot built-in cargo trailer to haul all your stuff in to sell at the flea market. And you can use a generator. You can live in the front of the RV because most flea markets last an entire weekend, and you never even have to leave. You got 100-gallon fresh water tanks. You can take a shower. I mean, so many things you can do with this, folks. If you're needing something to live in, this is what a lot of people don't realize is when you sell a house and you got to go down to an RV, you need storage space because you got a lot of stuff. And who wants to go spend on a storage building and be halfway across the country from where your stuff's at? Why rent a storage building? You've got a 16 by 8 foot built-in storage building right here that you can carry with you in your RV. And with a 5,300 pound towing capacity, you can load this baby down without overloading the axles. So, and then you can live in the front, have your stuff in the back. You know, if you, like I said, if you're into crafts, you know, I sold one of these to a guy that goes all around the country and he does custom leather work. And he bought a toy hauler to make a leather shop in. So he can go to events and things like that and work out of his toy hauler and live in the front. You can do something like that very, very easily with something like this, folks. Or you can do it the old-fashioned way, which is to haul motorcycles, four-wheelers, side-by-sides, or whatever else you want to put in here. So definitely an all-purpose type of RV, or fifth wheel, that is a toy hauler. Man, this is a good looking. I mean, there's just hardly any wear to it whatsoever. And what gets me, folks, and maybe somebody can explain the advantage or why somebody would spend what these things cost new, knowing that in 4 or 5 years, they can buy their unit for half price and just about as good a condition. How can you justify paying 60 grand for over 60 grand? It was $53,000. The generator is about a $5,000 to $6,000 option. The second air is another $1,000. The thermal package, I'm sure, is a few $1,000s. And satellite system's a couple of grand. I mean, I'm sure this thing was probably 60 to 65 grand new as equipped. And here it is for less than half price, and there's your satellite system. It's got a Wine Guard stationary satellite, Minimax, road trip Minimax. So, but anyway, folks, this unit is $29.9, and that's the option A price. For those of you who never watched my videos before, let me explain to you a little bit how we operate. We give you 2 different ways to buy here, 2 different prices. We call them option A and option B. As I'm sure you know, or what you'll find out after you finish watching this video before you call us, you're going to Google 2013 Viper XLR 305 V16s, and you're going to look at the price of every single one on the internet. I've got a third-party software that does it for me, so I don't have to spend, you know, an hour or two doing that. But I know you're going to, because money's tight. You want to make sure it's the best deal on the market. And I don't blame, I want you to do that, because when people actually do their homework, the better it makes our units look. But you're going to get online, folks. Let me tell you what you're going to find. I saw a 2010 Keystone Fusion today, which is the Keystone's version of this. They cost about the same amount of money new, same options as this one does. Of course, it didn't have the V-nose. It was a 2010 model. On Chattanooga Craigslist today, if you want to look it up, people were asking $48,000 for it. And I thought at first it included the truck, but no, that's just for the camper. This is a 13 model with a 90-day nationwide limited warranty that can be extended very affordably. Includes, this is something you won't get from a for sale by owner either. Includes a 90-day nationwide limited warranty. After purchase, we're going to go through this RV. We got a very extensive major systems check that covers over 90% of the systems on this RV, and anything we find wrong on that list, we're going to pay to repair before you get here to get it, or before we deliver it. And I call option A the worry-free, stress-free option. The price for option A with those services, and you also get a free year of camping. Something we just started doing. You get up to 21 nights free at select campgrounds all up and down the East Coast, from Florida to New York City, up to 7 days at a time. And of course, restrictions and stuff like that do apply. Contact us for all the details on that. But you get that for free, folks. That's several $100s in savings on campground fees for your first year. That's included with it, the warranty, the inspection, and plus, when you get here to pick it up, the RV tech that did the inspection is going to do a personal one-on-one walkthrough with you, showing you how to operate everything, how to turn everything, where everything's at, show you that everything on it works. All that, all-inclusive, $29.9 out the door. Not $29.9 plus a $800 dock fee, or $29.9 with a $1,500 freight fee, or a $1,000 prep fee, and all these other fees these other dealers charge that can add up to $3,000 or $4,000 on top of their higher prices. It's $29.9 out the door plus sales tax if you're a Georgia resident. All out-of-state residents will pay your state sales tax rate when you tag and title this RV. I forgot to turn them lights on. When you tag and title this RV at your local DMV office in your home state. And all that's included, folks. Now, that's non-negotiable. Haggle-free, firm, however you want to call it. It doesn't matter if you're paying cash. It doesn't matter if you're financing. It doesn't matter if you're trading, or a combination of the three. Folks, if you come in here with $30,000 or $29,900 and $100 bills, we don't save that stuff. It goes right to the bank, right into our account. The days of dealers giving discounts for cash are long over with, because dealers don't keep safes full of money they're trying to hide from the IRS anymore. With computers today, you cannot hide from them. That money goes right in the bank. We do the IRS paperwork like we're supposed to, where the money came from, and all that stuff, folks. That's the law. So we'll take cash, cashier's check, wire transfer. It's all the same to us. Proceeds from a loan, it's a cash to us. It's all cash to us is what I'm getting at. Trade-ins, cash to us. Anyways, $29.9, we'll trade, or we do have what we call option B. And option B is that you saves you time and money, because it saves us time and money. You buy the fifth wheel just like you see it in this video. No inspection, no warranty, no free camping, no walkthrough, no demonstration, because if we haven't checked it out, it'd be hard for us to walk through it and show you how to operate everything, wouldn't it? So, if you want to take option B and you understand the option B, what it entitles, which is buying it just the same way a dealer buys it, as is, as it sets, take the good with any potential bad. I mean, if you pull it off the lot, you make it 100 feet up the road and the thing splits in half. You better get you some good duct tape, because you own both halves of it. That's as is, folks. As is means as is, no matter what. It doesn't matter if you take it home, the fridge quits working, the awning doesn't work, or the air doesn't work. better fix it if you're going to use it, because it's as is. We're not going to fix it. As long as you understand what that means, folks, we'll be happy to give you a discounted price off our already one price that's the lowest on the internet, but we will discount it as long as you're willing to take it like that. Either way you go, you're going to save some money. You're going to get a nice RV, and I will give you my personal advice on the option A and option B. Actually, a couple of bits of advice. Come here and look at the RV in person. Call ahead, make an appointment. We'll have the unit plugged into power. You can crank the generator up. You can do your own inspection before you decide if you want to do option A or B. And if this is your first RV or of any kind, folks, or the first one you've had in a long time, especially if you've never had one with a generator and slides and fuel station, all that, take the option A price, because A, you're not going to have to worry about having to fix anything, and B, you'll know how to operate everything when they give you the walkthrough. They're going to spend some time with you. You can videotape them. You can take notes however you want to do it. Show you how to operate everything. You get a 30-day drive-out tag, good anywhere in the country, with either option A or B. With either option A or B, you get a starter kit with all your camping essentials and instructional DVDs. All that's included, no matter which option you take. Folks, this one's not going to last long. Look online before you call us. Compare prices. This is an incredible deal. It's way under market value. It's way under NADA, and it's not a stripped out model either. It's fully loaded. $29.9, haggle free, will trade, financing available with approved credit. You can apply right from our website, parkwayrvcenter.com. Over 150 used RVs in stock. We can get these things, folks, we sell them cheaper than anybody. We've been in business for 50 years. We sell almost 600 units a year. We sell nationwide. You know, we don't sell just local. We sell all over the country. I've got one going to the United Kingdom next week, to give you an idea how far away we sell RVs. Deliveries available. Financing's available with approved credit and minimum 10% down payment only. No commission salespeople. No games or gimmicks. Look forward to seeing you here in beautiful Ringgold, Georgia.